He's got the toys. He's got showmanship. And he's got sex appeal. Ladies and gentlemen, from the great Southwest, here's the guru of gadgets, the dapper and dashing Don Baine, the Gadget Professor. Gadget Professor.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Don Baine, and of course, I am the Gadget Professor. Welcome, everyone. We are on show number 425. Very cool show for you today. I have a brand new gadget that I'm sure no one has seen. I saw it for the first time actually about a week ago, and I've been waiting anxiously for this device. We'll take a peek at that in just one moment. If you're new to the Gadget Professor, welcome. We're very happy to have you on board. If you don't know, the Gadget Professor show is viewed in 172 countries around the world, and I have you to thank for that. You can email me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at thegadgetprofessor@gmail.com. That's thegadgetprofessor@gmail.com, and I would love to hear from you. So let's take a look at this gadget, and I'll tell you the story from the very beginning because it's pretty interesting. At least I think it's interesting. So here we go. This is where I found this gadget. Actually, I found it on Flipboard, and if you're not familiar with Flipboard, you want to Google that. We're going to talk about Flipboard. I think we're going to do a little show on that because it's absolutely my favorite app. All right, so Mashable is a very well-known, very well-regarded website, been around for many years, and I read this site frequently to find out what's new and what's cool. So this was definitely cool, and this was an article that I read actually on September 4th. This actually hit the airways, if you will, and today's September 26th, so it's not been out even for a month. So this is called Tern, T-E-R-N, Tern Global Data Connection Device. And it's actually on special right now for $99. It's typically $169, so you're going to save 41% if you buy it now. But that's neither here nor there. Traveling the world is already expensive and overwhelming enough. Why make it harder to find out ways to stay connected? Instead of buying the prepaid local SIM card or charging your roaming plan, okay, do yourself a favor and use the Tern. T-E-R-N, that's the Tern Global Data Connection Device. Tern tackles your connection conflicts head-on so you can stay connected wherever you may roam. This simple, affordable solution is basically a portable and personal Wi-Fi hotspot, not high spot, Wi-Fi hotspot that runs off 4G networks in every country, yeah. With a 480 battery standby, you can stay online extended periods of time, up to 8 hours, up to 8 devices at once. So this is pretty cool, all right? I'm going to get this little device. It's going to become a hotspot. I don't have to go to the local store in Britain or Italy or wherever I'm at and buy the SIM card, prepaid SIM card, pull out the SIM card that's in my phone, put in the SIM card that I just prepaid, and then when you go to Greece, you got to pull that card out and get the prepaid card there. So that's a pain. It's a pain, one, because you got to find a local store and take time out of your vacation or business trip. It's also a pain because you got to keep switching those cards wherever you may go. So what's nice about this device is it's going to act as a SIM card. I'm going to have 480 hours of battery standby. That's awesome. And I'm also able to connect up to 8 devices at once. So that means if I'm traveling with other people, they can use this device and all log on to it as a hotspot. That's all real cool and real good. There's numerous packages available, and you'll surely find a suitable deal to fit your budget. Now, the Tern is compatible with the iPhone 5 and later iPad, iTouch, Apple Watch, Android 4.2 and later, Windows and Mac. Whether you're a frequent world traveler or heading out of the country for the first time, this device offers a simpler and more affordable solution to global plans. And usually these devices cost $169, but as I said, you can get this now for $99. So the price was awesome. Even at $169, the price is awesome. So I do travel a lot, and next couple months I'm going to be doing an international trip. We'll talk more about that later. So I bought the device because, like, how cool is that? So I go to the to the web page, and here it is, and I got a 10% discount, blah, blah, blah. So it's on Stack Social. Now, Stack Social, I can't speak today, but Stack Social is a website that sells all kinds of interesting apps and on occasion hardware and software. And I've been using that site for years and years and years, and I've never had a problem. In situations where I have had an issue, I got to tell you, they solved it instantly. So they're very good to deal with, and I was actually quite comfortable buying from them. So I purchased the device. And here it is. This is all it is, all right? So it took 2 weeks to get here, maybe 3 weeks. And size comparison-wise, here's my iPhone XR, and here's the device. So you can see it's a little smaller. Actually, it's quite small, but it's very light and very portable. In terms of connectivity, it can't get any simpler. Right here, you can't see it, but there's a little charging port where you put your USB charging cable that comes with the device, and you charge this up before you use it. No problems there. There's no other buttons on this device other than the one on the bottom, and that is going to be held for about 3 seconds, and the device will turn on. I don't know if you can see that, but it says welcome. It's not too hard to operate. It says welcome, and in about 3 or 4 seconds, maybe 5 seconds, I'll actually come up and it will show me the ID number of this, and it will show me the service that I select. Now, with regards to service, you actually go on to the website, which they will tell you where that is, simple enough, and you'll pick the country or countries that you're going to be traveling for, and you buy whatever package you want. Now, I have to tell you, the packages are dirt cheap. I mean, you might be talking about $1 a day for as much internet as you need. I mean, it's very cheap, certainly cheaper and easier than buying a SIM card, and certainly significantly cheaper and easier than actually using your Verizon international plan. We'll talk about that later. So there you have it, and now I'm going to get into the operation of how this actually interfaces with your phone. Now, here's where the fun starts. They tell you to download an app, so I got this device. Here's the box that it came in, no big deal there. And 2 things are in the box. One, the instruction sheet, and let me tell you, it's not a lot to learn there. It's 4 teeny tiny pages. You need a magnifying glass really to read this. Fairly simple, straightforward though, how to hook it up. No big deal there. So it comes with your little instruction sheet. And it also comes with this card, which is extremely important. You don't want to lose this card. And you can see a little hole there, and it's all plastic. It's like a credit card. But in the center of this, where the hole is missing, there is a little chip, and that's the SIM card. But wait, it's just a piece of plastic. There's no electronics in this. It's a slug. So, in fact, the reason you buy this unit is because this takes the place of this little SIM card that you would typically plug into your phone. So I have this now instead of it. Now, on the back here, you can probably see there's a little code here, QR code, that you're actually going to scan in on your phone, and now you have your SIM card implanted on your cell phone. You don't have to have a physical card. This actually is it. And also on the back of this device, there is a code, and those kind of handshake and match up. So what you're going to do is put this into the Wi-Fi mode, and this is going to generate a Wi-Fi signal. You're going to go onto your phone, all right, and find this signal. It's clearly marked, and click the button, and now you're not getting Wi-Fi from the universe. You're getting it generated from here, which is, again, now your SIM card. This is what's receiving the signal. This is your hotspot. This is what other people are going to log into. So this fits in your pocket, nice, and here you go, and you log on to this device, and that's it. Now, you need some interface. You need some glue, and the glue here is actually the software. So the software is right here, and it's called YUNYOB. Let's try that again, YUNYOBO. And I would pronounce it Uniobo. I could be pronouncing it wrong. Now, let me tell you, this is where the insanity begins, and it kind of never ends. I was really juiced up about this. I mean, I was really excited. It's just it's affordable, and you're going to save a ton of money shopping for those prepaid cards when you're in Europe or wherever you're at. I don't have to go into the stores, blah, blah, blah. So I am psyched. So I load this app on, and immediately I go, what? Yeah, well, it's all in Chinese. Yeah, it's in Chinese. There is no English on it. I can't speak Chinese, but that was annoying right off the bat, and I knew I was in for trouble. So here is the definition of everything, and you can read more about the app and surfing the internet abroad, roam worry-free, 100-plus countries, network service supported, freely select your destination and your plan that you want. One button switch to the network when you're abroad, international calling, enjoy low rates, enjoy low call rates, stay connected all the time with high-quality signal. Multi-international phone numbers are available all on this one little SIM card, if you will. Bring your ultimate convenience to you with one card. Remove the industry barrier. Anyway, it's hot. It's really cool. Problem is, I can't get it to work. And it is so frustrating. What happens is, this will bring you to a website, and then you just drop down menu. I'm going to Italy, I'm going to Greece, I'm going to Israel, wherever I'm going, and you pick off the plan or plans that you want. And again, these plans are juicy, they're cheap, and that's what you want to do. There's nothing illegal or illicit about it. You're just using the country's local internet providers to supply you at a reasonable rate instead of being raped by these prepaid cards or by Verizon. Man, when I start on Verizon, I'm not going to stop. Anyway, so what happened is, long story short, I cannot in any way, shape, or form get this card and this to give me the plan. Now, you are authorized to have a free 3-day plan with this wherever you go. So before I leave, I want to test this out. So I selected United States, and I got 3 days free of the plan, however many minutes it was. It didn't matter. And I connect on this. I say connect to plan, and that's when nothing happens. So no matter what I do, this says no service. No matter what I do, even though these two are married. And that is where I am at right now. To say it is frustrating would be an understatement. So here we go. Now I'm going to get tech support. Well, guess what? There is no tech support. There is no tech support. I mean, nothing. Nothing. There's no web page to go to for support. There's no one you can call. There's nothing. And I'm looking for an email address. I didn't even find that. So I am annoyed. So if you go down to the bottom here, service@unibo.com. I emailed them roughly 2 weeks ago, and I've emailed them every day, as a matter of fact. Nothing, and it's 2 weeks now. No response whatsoever. So you can see the Chinese here. So now I'm going to go to visit the website, and here we go, and it goes to test page, and there you go. There you go. So I know people watch this podcast in China. I have no idea what it says. So up here it says English. I'm going to click English. And now I get, sorry, this website is unable to access at the moment, according to the filling requirements of China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. I have to laugh, MIIT, maybe MIT. Anyway, the website accessibility is only if the ICP information is accurate. I don't know what they're talking about, but in any event, there is zero tech support. Now, when I read that lovely article, they didn't say a word about absolutely no tech support. So here I am with this $99 awesome device, an awesome phone. These marry up no problem, but that's where it starts and stops. So I am annoyed, to say the least. Don't buy this device. So you know the Gadget Professor. I'm not going to just sit. So I actually called Stack Social. And as usual, they are, Johnny on the spot, instantly replied to my email within minutes. And they said they wanted more information. What is wrong with the device? So obviously this is hard to describe in a letter, but I typed out bullet points what my issues were. And they sent me back immediately, sorry to hear you're having problems. And that was 4 days ago. Haven't heard anything. So at this point, I think I'd like a refund. I would more prefer to have this device work, but there is no one on this planet, as far as I know, that could help me. And it could be something I'm doing wrong. It very easily could be me, user error. But I got to tell you, I can't read Chinese, and it's really annoying. It's really frustrating to come to a web page after you've bought this device and see that, and then when you click English, it tells you that the site is down. What? So these instructions leave a lot to be desired, and maybe that's my intention or not. But the point is, it's very interesting that this device gets all this publicity. Here it is on Mashable. Here it is on Stack Social. And if you Google it, you will find it, Tern Global Data Connection Device. And they've got the marketing out there, and it's not everywhere, but clearly I found it. And at the moment, I'm stuck. And I'm sure I'll get my money refunded because I said Stack Social is a very reliable, very honorable company. I've dealt with them for years, and I have just zero complaints. But it's interesting how Stack Social would carry a device like this without checking out if that there should be some vehicle, some technical support. So now I'm stuck between going through Stack Social and whoever makes this device in China to have someone call me or email me and tell me if I'm doing something wrong, which I doubt, or the device doesn't work. It's very confusing. So I will keep you posted on this, but it just goes to show you what happens when you are out on that new bleeding leading edge of technology. You would expect it to work. It's been advertised in very prestigious, honorable publications, and the price is right and everything's cool. But whoever would expect the app to be in Chinese and also just really not to work at all. And I'm pretty good with this stuff. I don't think it's me, but it very well could be. But I am nowhere with this. So again, frustrating. Gadget Professor's out $99. And actually, it was $92. I have to disclose that because I got that 10% discount-ish. Anyway, I'm annoyed. Yeah, so I'll keep you posted. It's been a lot of fun. I really hope I can get this device to work. I would even pay the full $169 to get this to work because I know I will save this when I get to those foreign countries, both in terms of dollars and also convenience without going through the changing of the SIM card. So we'll find out what's happened. I just emailed them before I went on air, and the Stack Social folks, and we'll see what happens. So, so there you go. All right, let's move on here. Let's take a look at some apps. But before we do that, here's another quick story for you. Yours truly, have been with Verizon for about 15 years-ish, and you know, one of my friends has Sprint, and I just like a month ago, maybe a month and a half ago, bought this iPhone XR, which I like, by the way. I like it very much. But being the knucklehead and geek that I am, I really like the camera because I love photography on that new iPhone 11. So I was looking into changing it. Now here's the thing. My phone just died before I was, right before I was going to go on a flight. As a matter of fact, my flight was at 2 o'clock. My phone died at midnight the night prior to my flight. I mean, died. I had an old 6S. It was toast. End of story. So I needed a phone, and I didn't have time to shop or fool around, so I went to my favorite, my friendly Verizon store. I went right to the store and said, hey, this phone's dead. No problem. No, we can't fix it. You need a new phone. And I did need a new phone. So I paid full price, top bucks for this phone. I think it was $1,000 or something like that. I don't even remember. And I paid X amount of dollars, and then you pay it off. I had to pay a deposit, so I owe $650 on this phone with my friends at Verizon. So I then look into the international plan when I travel, and that was something like $85, and it was limited. It wasn't even unlimited. And anyway, my friend was on Sprint, and I'm saying, Sprint seems to be a lot cheaper, and I never was a big fan of Sprint, but now I'm thinking, this is getting real expensive. just being with Verizon. Long story short, I checked with Sprint, and oh my God, instead of me paying $135 a month for my line, not even unlimited, I can pay. I'm paying $50 a line, and actually, because I can get on my friend's account, I'm going to be paying. I think it's $15 a month for the line, unlimited data, unlimited streaming, talk, unlimited text, unlimited everything. So I'm wondering, why am I with Verizon? So further looking, I noticed that Sprint will actually give me, believe it or not, 600 up to 650 clams. Right? $650 to switch from Verizon. Now I owe $625 on this phone. So what I am going to do, quite frankly, is I'm going to switch to Sprint. We'll try it out, and I'll get 650 smackers from them, up to $650. I'm not looking to make money, but they'll pay off this phone, which is going to be awesome. And then I own the phone. Then you can go on to Sprint. I got $625 credit. Washes out the cost of this phone. And if I trade in any phone in any condition, and up to a limit, I have an old i7, I'm going to trade that in. And guess what? I get my new phone for like less than $15. I'm sorry, where is it? Yeah, less than $15 a month. I'll get the brand new 11, and I get to still keep this. Whew. So I'm psyched about that. And I'm actually going to do that today or tomorrow. And next week, I'll let you know how I'm doing on the new Sprint plan. So you know I live in Arizona. I was at the Desert Ridge Mall, and the Sprint folks there were absolutely awesome. I went in. I went in at a good time. There were 3 guys standing there, very happy to see me because they were bored. And we had a lot of fun there for an hour, and they kept throwing coupons at me and trying to help me out. And then one guy pulls out, hey, look at this. So now I'm going to get an iPad, a new i7 iPad for $99. So this is all awesome. It's too good to be true. I hope I have a better experience with Sprint than I do with the Tern folks. And what makes matters even better, if I travel internationally, their international plan is $15 for the month. Oh my God. So if you are on the Verizon plan, like I have been for about 15 years, you are getting royally screwed in terms of dollars and cents. And again, I don't know if the plan will be as good. My friend lives in Arizona. They've had no problems with reception or anything for that matter. So I'm going to try it, and I'll let you know. Long Gadget Professor show today, but aren't you having fun? Yeah. Okay. Let's get into some apps. And the first app is called PHOT. This is an instant quick film cam app. And it kind of takes you back to the old Polaroid days when you would have your little Polaroid instant camera. And it does a nice little job, really, with the special effects. Now, interestingly enough, it gets a 4.4 rating out of 5. And here it says, scam, don't load it. And another one says, not happy. They give it one star. Now, with a lot of these apps, yeah, they're free, but yes, they do have add-ons that you would pay for. And I don't have a problem with that because I'm going to get this app for free. I can use it. I can decide if I like it. And let's just say I'm making this up that they have 50 filters that you can choose from. On the free version, there's only 5 or 6 free items, and you have to pay one fee typically to unlock the rest of the, all 50. And I don't have a problem with that because at least I get to see what I'm buying and try it out. So if I don't like the app, I just delete it. If I like it, I'm going to pay the $5 or $10, whatever it is. It's typically not expensive, but I know at least I'm getting 50 other filters that I like. So this is a fun app, and I do like it. And it's nice and clean, and it does some very cool things. You can also very easily add text to the photo, and it's just a fun app. So if you want something different for your photography, check that out. This next app I really like. Right now it's free. I don't know how long this is going to last, but this is called Story Glory, and the name says it all. I love this. Story Glory is going to actually take your videos and photos and combine them, make a video. So this is the Audience Choice winner at Aging 2.0 in Minneapolis in 2017. This will allow you to privately record, save, and share your family stories. There's no ads whatsoever, and that's real good. Stumbling upon a long lost photo is a joy. Instantly bringing it back to life and its precious memories is even better. Story Glory helps you preserve and savor these memories in a heartfelt and private way. What this is great for, and I love this for this one reason: oral history to preserve the legacy of family photos and friends, family reunions, wedding toasts and presentations, private and personal tributes to a friend or a loved one, funeral memorials, school projects between kids and their grandparents. So you can take any photograph, a new or an old one, or any video, and voice. This is great if you have your grandma, your grandpa, your aunt, your uncle, your mom, your dad, anybody that you want to preserve their memories. And certainly in my family, certainly given my age, I had a lot of phenomenal stories in my family, still do. And even photographs. I have photographs now. I have no idea who the people are. And fortunately for me, my mom's still alive and doing great. She has all those memories. So you sit down with her and you look at the photographs. You actually take a picture of it, and then I can have my mom's voice telling me who this was and who that was in little stories. So this is just a phenomenal app. And again, it's free right now. Take a look at this. I think you're going to be very happy with it, and it's a great thing to pass on to my kids or my grandkids, these intricate stories with the correct details right from the person who actually has those memories. So very, very nice app, very well done, highly recommended. All right, the next app, this is primarily for the Android folks. This is called Share It Lite. This is a new revised version. This is very, very nice, and what this will do is it lets you transfer photos, videos, and music, or any files face-to-face, okay, with the person that you're talking with, or you can actually send them via the internet to them. So it's 100% share it. Transfer any files face-to-face with friends. No internet needed. With lightning speed. Of course, you're both going to have the same app, but don't worry, it's totally free, this app, and very handy for that. Share anytime, not face-to-face, it's okay. Share It Lite lets you keep in touch with friends. You can share any files at any time. Funny videos, hot movies, trending music, happy photos. Share with your friends easily wherever you go, wherever you want, and it also has a cool group chat. So if your family or a group of friends want to chat and share photos, this is definitely something that you'll want to check out. Now, this next one is really cool. This is called Vivaldi, and it's an app that is actually a browser, primarily for the Android operating system. And what I'm going to do now is actually play the video to give you some insight as to what this app will do.
Vivaldi is a powerful new browser that puts you in control. It's all about customization. Let's start with themes. You can pick from a number of themes or even create your own to get the browser looking just right. The sidebar gives you quick access to tools, but also lets you add any website as a web panel. This means you can have your favorite messenger apps or news sites available in an instant, either as a split screen or floating over your main window. Managing tabs in Vivaldi is second to none. Group your tabs with a quick drag and drop to keep things organized, and use tab tiling to view multiple tabs at the same time, and even resize them to create unique window layouts and get things done faster. Vivaldi has a number of tools built right into the browser. Notes, for example, are managed in the sidebar as well, and let you annotate websites or jot down ideas while you browse. Use your Vivaldi account to sync passwords, settings, and other data across all your computer. Or Quick Commands, a powerful universal search that lets you find and issue commands in the browser. You can even track down an open tab, bookmark, or site from your history, all without taking your hands off the keyboard. Of course, there's a whole lot more going on in Vivaldi, so check it out. Your browser matters.
Yes, so browsers do matter. So take a peek at this. I think you're going to like it. I have used it, and I'm pretty impressed with it. I do definitely like it. Okay, our next app, again, primarily for Android operators, is Automatic Dark Theme, Android 10. And this, I really like these dark modes. They're incorporating it just automatically, as a matter of fact, in most phones. Certainly all the new iPhones from the 10 series on have a dark mode, and now there are a lot of apps available, free apps available, that will make your phone go dark. I much prefer it. I find that the contrast is much better, and it's easier to read, and also photographs look better. So if you're not familiar with the dark themes or the dark modes, you'll want to look at this and probably integrate that into your workflow, just using the dark mode. So take a peek at that. Now, the last app of the day is really a nice app. I really like this. It's called Call Recorder 24. And this is a free app, and it will record all your calls. It will store your audio files. It will allow you to share the recordings, or actually convert the conversation, the audio conversation that you have on your phone, to text. So you can actually convert it to text and put it in a Word document. That's really nice. And clean it up and use it to send it to whoever you want. And it's easy to record calls, both incoming and outgoing, high quality call recording, reliable storage of audio files, and ability to share recordings in any application. This is very nicely done. I mean, very nicely done. They have a Pro feature, and that costs a little bit more. The Pro Access gives you a free 3-day trial, so that's nice. And just check this out. If you have the need to record calls because you don't remember what they said, or if perhaps you were the President of the United States and having a call and wanted to record the call so you can remember what you said, that's convenient too. So check this app out. I think you're going to definitely enjoy it. No questions about that. And that, folks, is going to pretty much wrap it up today for the Gadget Professor. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I appreciate the viewership. And I'm going to see everybody next Thursday. So long from the Gadget Professor.
The Gadget Professor is produced by Don Baine,
Multimedia Communications, LLC.
If you would like your product reviewed on The Gadget Professor, or would like to appear on The Gadget Professor, contact us via email at thegadgetprofessor@gmail.com. The opinions expressed on the program by the host, guests, call-in listeners, or chatters are solely the opinions of the original source who expressed them. And thank you for watching The Gadget Professor.